What's up, y'all? um, y'all see the priestess here, and I'm here for your new moon in Virgo reading. I know the new moon was yesterday. New moon was yesterday at 8:52. So hopefully you guys went out, did your rituals. You can also do your rituals tonight too, because the full moon. I'm talking about the full moon. I'm tripping. The new moon is still prominent. All my information is going to be down in the description box below. I have some new decks coming in, y'all. Praise the Lord. I know I have one coming in this week, and I have another one coming in next week, and I have one today. So, the deck that I'm using today is the Elemental Tarot. It was a gift, and I am so happy and grateful for the gift. Shout out Miss Betty. And so I'm gonna be going in with these um, trusty Moonology and crystals. So, and I'm doing a new spread. I'm freestyling spreads today. Not really clarifying. Whatever comes out is what comes out. So we're gonna hop into it. All my cards have been blessed. They've been saged. So we gonna hop straight into that thing. Spirit, what is the overall theme for this new moon in Virgo? What is this overall theme for this new moon in Virgo? Spirit, please and thank you. Overall theme. All right, I got two. One and one, but I got two. Okay. So, I got full moon energy on the deck. Or on the deck. On the bottom of the deck, too. Okay. So, I have a fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. And then I have your dreams need a practical plan, full moon in Taurus. And then I have balanced spirituality and practicality on the bottom of the deck, full moon in Pisces. Okay. Hmm. So maybe a tower moment is about to happen, or a tower moment has occurred, but I asked for the energy surrounding this new moon. So tower moment is definitely about to occur. That is going to shake some things up, but you need to make sure that you're staying grounded with balance, practicality, and spirituality. Because your commitment is definitely going to be tested. Your commitment to yourself, your commitment to your spirituality, your commitment to staying grounded is going to be attested, or it's attested, going to be tested, and your emotions are going to be all over the place. But know that Spirit has a plan, and Spirit got your back, because some things need to be shaken up where the adjustments are required. Okay? So that's straight bottom of the deck energy. But yeah, definitely it seems like a rearranged type thing. Sorry, y'all. With the fiery climax approaches. All right, let's hop into it. Let's see what we got going on. Let's see. Yeah. So it's kind of like maybe a test. And I know, you know what? That makes sense because I'm going to share, be personal with it. So, I went through a situation currently where this is, like I said, a little personal, but I just recently went through a situation where my intuition was being tested. So it's like, okay, I know my intuition is telling me one thing, and I know, it's like, no, it's kind of was like, okay, my intuition was telling me one thing, an opportunity presented itself, and instead of listening to my intuition, I went ahead with the opportunity. And it kind of seemed to be delayed every single time. 5:55 on the clock when I seen it too. But it seemed like it was delayed literally like every single time it was delayed for some reason. And I'm not even going to say for some reason, but it was literally for, it's like, okay, like, you should be doing something. It's like, okay, we've alerted you of this. Why aren't you following through? So every time I didn't follow through with it, a delay would happen. And then I would go back and be like, nope, I'm going to go with my intuition. I'm going to go and do what, I was originally told by spirit. So I would go with it, and then another test would come, which that's where the commitment is being tested. So another test would come, and then I would end up be like, well, you know, I would let it overpower, my intuition. I wouldn't necessarily like, go with it. I wasn't balanced with spirituality and practicality, which means, I'm not going to say I wasn't grounded, but I wasn't necessarily listening to what my inner guidance was telling me. So definitely pay attention to y'all intuition during this time. Because it will definitely like save your life. Most definitely. It not to sound that extreme, but it'll definitely save you some steps. How about that? It'll save you some steps. So that's the thing that I'm seeing around this new moon. Like, listen to your intuition. Which is always, but specifically, it's like, listen to it. Yep. So I got the Six of Fire, Torch. Six of Fire is the Six of Wands in the original tarot deck. But this is clarifying. This is Leo energy. So this is clarifying the Aries energy that I was saying. So with the Six of Fire, a fiery climax approaches, it's like it depends on all how you handle the situation, It's like, okay, well, you see this test is coming. How are you going to handle it? Are you going to use your intuition? Or are you going to go with your spirituality? Or are you going to go with your practicality? Or are you going to have a balance of both? Are you going to weigh in both of them? Because you need both of them in order to move through life freely. So if you do that, the recognition, the success, because the Six of Wands is all about success. So that can definitely come in. But it's like, are you going to like shake? Are you going to waver? Are you going to shake? Are you going to waver from that? I thought I seen a card flipped over. No? Okay. All right, I got 2. Oh no, I got 3. Okay, I'll take them. Yeah. So, the One of Fire, lightning. This is the Ace of Wands. The Lover's card, which is passion, choice. And the Father of Water, which is the King of Cups. So the energy that I'm feeling off of this is like I said, are you going to, listen to what your intuition is saying about like a new opportunity, lightning? And lightning is just a spark. Like it's really quick, you know? So it's not there necessarily for a good time or a long time. So with the one of fire and the lightning, like the way that I'm interpreting this, particularly in this deck, or not in this deck, but in this spread, it's just like, this is quick. This is for the moment. But you have to allow your intuition to let you know, like, what is going on, so you can weigh out all the options. But in order for you to weigh out all of your options, you have to make sure that your spirituality and your practicality is balanced. And Pisces energy is the opposite of Virgo energy. So, yeah, thought you guys should know that. But and with the Six of Fire and the One of Fire, that's the Seven of Wands. So it's like, are you going to be defensive? I'm getting it in two ways. It could be the Seven of Wands. Actually, I'm going to get it in. That's the main way that I'm getting it. The Six of Fire and the One of Fire is the Seven of Fire, which is the Seven of Wands. So it's like, are you going to defend yourself? Are you going to defend what you know? Or are you kind of going to go with, like, the practicality of things? Like what's in front of your face type things, like what you can see with your visible eyes. So what you see with your visible eyes also has to be balanced with your third eye. So it's kind of like, are you going to be defensive, or are you going to actually, take heed of everything that is going on? So with the I'm talking about the Six of Wands, but with the choice card, which is the Lover's card, choice. So everything is all about choices. So are you going to make the choice to go with what you love, go with a passion, or go with like what you're passionate about? And, passions don't necessarily have to be like hobbies or anything like that. It could literally be a choice, a decision that the decision that you make necessarily all throughout life has to stem from some type of passion that you have. So it's like, are you going to defend the passion, your passionate choice, or, your choice to stand up for yourself? Or are you going to, go with what you see visibly with your eyes? And then with the Father of Water, your emotions have to be in balance too. This is, I'm sorry, y'all. I should have called out signs. This is Gemini energy. And these two are fire energy. Leo energy, Aries energy. And the Father of Water is Scorpio, Libra energy. So, the Father of Water, which is the King of Cups, he's very stable, grounded in his emotions. So it's all like a test of, are you going to be grounded in your emotions? Are you going to allow them to rule your decisions? Are you going to have a balance? It's like literally a test of, are you going to have that balance? Yeah. Yep. Oops. Sorry, y'all. These are all flipped over. But yeah, I love this deck. It is so cool. Like I said, it was a lovely gift. Shout out Miss Betty. And stand firm on the choices. Stand firm on the choices that you decide to make. Don't waver from them, because that's a test from the universe too. It's like, okay, we gave you the nuggets. Are you going to stand firm on the situation, or are you going to fold, And with that King of Cups energy, it's especially with the King of Cups energy, it's like, you know, he's very firm in his emotions, and he doesn't necessarily make decisions out of like rampant emotions, especially him being in the upright. If he was in the reverse, he would be making decisions solely out of his emotions, which is not good. Which that's where the balance of spirituality and practicality come from, you know. And he wouldn't be grounded enough either to listen to his intuition, because water and intuition goes hand in hand. Because your intuition flows to you like water, if you really think about it. Okay. No. Right, I got two. All right. Might have to move these cards over. Yeah, I think I'll move the cards over just a little bit. Sorry, y'all. Construction. All right. Okay. So, yeah, this is definitely a test because we got some major arcanas on the board. But anyways, Daughter of Fire. I don't know if y'all can see it. I have a glare, but this is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Empress. My Libras out there. Hangman, which is Piscean energy. And the Four of Air, Ozone, which is Libra energy. Okay, with the Daughter of Fire and your dreams need a practical plan. You guys see how she has this paper in her hand. So when I was reading the book for this, it's basically saying like she is in charge of like different contracts. She's in charge of kind of like different, like putting things into place with different endeavors. She kind of is the like one that gets the stuff done. Like, you know, she's not harsh or anything like that, but she's very inviting, very loving, very like an overall like a well-rounded person. There we go. Thank you, Spirit. That's how I say it. A well-rounded person, but she's like definitely in charge of, you know, getting things done. So with the Daughter of Fire and the Empress, it's like, okay, and your dreams need a practical plan. It's like it's a test of, are you gonna use the things that you learned in this energy with the Daughter of Fire? Because I take this as like she's taking notes. You know, she's aware of the things that's going on. She's aware of her passion. She's aware of the lessons that, you know, the universe has came and brought her. So it's like, are you gonna, oh, especially with this messenger, see, I didn't even see this, but you see this? This is her guides basically telling her, you know, the things that is going on. So she's a messenger in herself too, but she gets that guidance from her guides. So it's like, are you going to listen to the guidance that, you know, you're being given as far as certain contracts or certain endeavors that you want to involve yourself in? Or are you going to not like like I said, not listen to anything or not listen to your inner guidance. Because in order to get to this Empress energy, whoa, sorry y'all, in order to get to this Empress energy, like you have to be able to take all the lessons that you've learned. So with your dreams need a practical plan. It's like maybe you guys need to go back to the drawing board. And then I'm getting money energy off of this too, because Taurus rules money. They rule the second house, but they also rule, well, which has to do with like money endeavors. So if this has to do with the job, you know, consider all your options, because in order to get to this Empress energy, you have to take all the lessons that you've been taught and actually apply them. And then an Empress too, which is a mother energy, or like whether she's on the spiritual realm or here, an older energy could be telling you, sweetheart, maybe you need to be doing things differently, so you don't end up in this hangman type energy if you don't allow yourself to take all the lessons, or you allow yourself to know when the, how am I trying to say it, when the lessons are showing itself. Because if you haven't learned the lessons, you won't really notice when the lessons are showing itself. Or you could be noticing when the lessons are showing itself and you're not really paying attention. Not really trying to pay attention, I should say. And then that could send you in this hangman energy. Should I do it? Should I not do it? Should I do it? Should I not do it? So, always take into account of your spirituality and actually your practicality. So always take into account of what you see with your two eyes, your physical eyes, and what you see in your third eye. Because if you're in this stagnant energy, this hangman type energy, you'll eventually go to this Four of Swords energy, which is resting, not really doing anything, an actual stagnant type thing. And you'll more so be in your head. Because how I'm looking at this is she's laying there, she's thinking about things that, everything that's going on, or what she should do, or thinking about a certain passion or decision that she needs to make. And she's all in her head, And you necessarily don't want to all be in your head, especially with the Seven of Cups. This is ocean. Seven of water. Oceans are very broad. We don't even know everything that's necessarily in the ocean. So oceans are very broad, a lot to cover. So it's like you don't want to be in that type energy, basically sending yourself down a rabbit hole, which isn't cool. Which isn't cool at all. So yeah, man. Be mindful. Think about all your options. Listen to that intuition, because that intuition will not steer you wrong. But you have to make sure, like I said before, you're grounded enough to listen to your intuition. But yeah, I'm going to get one more card. This one, yeah, one of water. Yep. Oh, yeah, man. Fountain, one of water, which is the Ace of Cups. So yes, once you do this, you can be brought to like the next level, like the next step. But you can't allow yourself to be in this energy, this hangman, Four of Swords energy. That is confusion. That screams confusion to me. And like I said before, in the other side of the spread, 7 of Wands. So that more clarifies it. And you see how he's hanging upside down too? So it's like you don't want to be, and it's the outside noise. You guys see these two people right here? He has outside noise that could necessarily be causing him to be defensive because he's in a hangman mode. And it's like once you're in this hangman mode, you necessarily don't know what to do. And with these outside noises, it's like you don't want to necessarily become defensive, and you don't want to feel like you have to defend yourself against people because you're in this hangman energy, as in this energy of not really knowing what to do. So it's like, that's not cool, man. And yep, I'm gonna stop pulling from the bottom of the deck. But Shaman, this is the Hermit card. So yes, use this knowledge, this spiritual knowledge that you gain. So yeah, that's all that I have. I'm gonna pull put this on the bottom of the deck. I'm gonna pull a crystal card for y'all, and we gonna be out of here. But yeah, that's what you have to go through in order to get to that Ace of Cups, in order to get to that that like abundance. You're gonna have to defend what you believe in. You're gonna have to defend it. Not in like a asshole, like defensive type way. Like, no. You ain't gotta do all that. But you got to have some type of some type of defense. Especially if you know your intuition is telling you one thing. Alright, whoops. I didn't even ask. So, I'm going to read two. I'll read this one. I think it's Graphic Smoky Quartz. And then I'll ask for another one. Spirit, can I have... Okay. Kababa Jasper. Kababa Jasper. I don't know if y'all can see. Okay. Alright. Alright. Excuse me, y'all. Unladylike. Okay. So, Graphic Smoky Quartz, the stabilizer. Graphic Smoky Quartz supports all of the structures in the body, removing toxic debris and traumatic memories. It keeps you grounded and balanced in the physical incarnation while exploring other dimensions. Undertake a shamanic journey into the unseen worlds in search of healing. You will find the underlying causes of dis-ease and outdated soul imperatives that are affecting your well-being. Offer yourself the gift of transformation. Healing is found in the darkest depths of yourself and not external forces. So that plays into the fact of, listen to yourself and not the external things. Lack of trust in yourself and other people creates psychological barriers that lie at the heart of your dis-ease. Your self-esteem is low, creating a deficient immune system. Memories of old traumas have subtly amended your ancestral DNA. At a deep level, you have been compressed and limited. Allow yourself to expand again. So, like I said, listen to yourself. If you don't listen to nobody else, child, listen to yourself. Don't let that out. Like I said, with that with this, don't let that outside noise affect what you know to be true to yourself. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to find Kababa. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all. There we go. Kababa Jasper, Ancient Echoes. Get in touch with the ancestors and understanding the process of creation helps you recognize the value of recycling the past to create a more potent future. So that speaks to what I was saying. Take the lessons that you learned before so you can apply them now, so you can get to that Empress energy. Take the lessons that you learned in the Daughter of Fire energy so you can get to the Empress energy. Um, Check out what has passed down ancestral lines and utilize homeopathic healing. Yeah, and utilize homeopathic healing. By changing how you view things, you dramatically improve your well being. Okay. When you live in your head rather in the physical world, your cellular structure becomes unstable and metabolic structures is thrown off balance. You may not be assimilating oxygen or nutrients such as minerals and vitamins. Remember, the ideas are nutrients too. Disruption of your automat your nervous system and your immune systems may be caused by ancient traumas and family dramas. So yeah, man. Don't listen to that outside noise. Kababa Jasper intunes your personal biorhythms to the natural cycles of the planet. This crystal also facilitates deep clearing of your karmic body and ancestral line. So ancestral echoes. So yeah, man. That basically clarified everything that I was talking about. So thank y'all so much. So much. Um, happy new moon. New moon. But I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.